Number 5. Techno Union Profit Margin. What Tambor thinks of everything in terms of profits and investment. He's very corporation-like. And even though that isn't a good thing, it's very on brand for the Techno Union foreman. He says things like, "They took our property. We need to find a way to recoup our investment." There's one scene at the end that's very reminiscent of the Phantom Menace, and Newt Gunray and Rune Hawk talking about reporting to Lord Sidious that the Jedi had escaped, and Newt Gunray saying, "No need to report that to him until we have something to report." Here we have one of the D-Wing droids asking Wat Tambor if they need to tell the Separatists that they lost Echo, and Tambor replies, "All in good time." Number 4. Dino Droids. D-Wing droids. These droids are actually pretty brutal. Not only are they giving the Bad Batch, Rex, Echo, and Anakin trouble, they shoot down a lot of the Poltechs when they get to the Polatech village after Rex gives them an inspiring speech about joining the fight. Adding to the droid dino-like ways, one of them peers through the door very Velociraptor-like, and the way that they run is also like a dinosaur. Number 3. The Eagles are coming. In what I quickly took as a nod to the Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and the Eagles of Middle-earth coming to the rescue after Gandalf calls them, Tech uses a recording of the Keeradaks distress call to save them once they are surrounded by the D-Wing air support droids trying to cross the beam to the landing pad. And just as C-3PO said in The Rise of Skywalker when he saw the flying stormtroopers, "They fly now." We have Echo yelling, "Those things fly!" when the droids sprout wings. Number 2. Anakin back in action. The final battle sequence is another great example of the work by the production team this year and how they have expanded since the first 6 seasons of the Clone Wars. Seeing Anakin's display of power has always been at the forefront of the Clone Wars, and we see him using them here. From the Jedi jump to the exhaust vent, to using the Force to pull up Wrecker, and of course, first-class lightsaber action, taking down the droid walkers. Clone Wars Anakin has always been the best Anakin. Number 1. No one's ever really gone. Rex finally gets the opportunity to save Echo after having to leave him behind on the Citadel. After disconnecting him from the Techno Union's computer system, Rex gives Echo a hand getting up and they fight together all the way to the Poltech village. At the end of the episode, Rex and Echo share a brief moment where they hope that things will now go back to the way they were before, but the subtle change in music leads us to believe that it won't be that easy. The design of cybernetic Echo is disturbing. He looks in pain with the bolts and wire coming out of his head and neck, the spine bracket on his back. It is a great design that right away lets you know all that he went through.